for the fool that I really am. But you said, let me lead you, let me take you by the hand, yeah. So I can feed you from a good and precious land. All my eyes have seen, you're all I need. You're all I need, yeah. So now I'm learning to walk in your steps. And through the valley of confusion, I've been losing my apprehension with death. But you said, let me lead you, let me take you by the hand. So I can feed you from a good and precious land. Now I owe it all to you, giving my heart to you, freedom becoming true. Nobody else like you, do what you promised to. And I'm so grateful for your love. And all my eyes have seen the wonders of your mystery received. I've tasted what it means. Now nothing else is good enough for me. You're all I need. You're all I need. You're all I need. You're all I need. Oh, I need you. Yeah, I need you. Oh, I need you now. Now I owe it all to you, giving my heart to you, freedom becoming true. Nobody else like you, do what you promised to, and I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for your love. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I need you in my life.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Young Lion TV podcast. We are the Young Lions. We're here in the Lion's Den Monday night, fresh off of our journey back and forth to New Orleans this weekend. We're happy to be here. Glad you guys could join us. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. Share this video with your friends. And we're going to get into it, man. There's a lot going on, of course, as always. This is crazy times that we live in. And hopefully you guys enjoy this episode. We appreciate each and every one of you. You're here. You're with us. You're watching Young Lion TV. Let's go.
Young lion, everywhere I look, they're dying. Everywhere I look, they're dying. Young lion, everywhere I look, they're dying. Everywhere I look, they're dying. Young lion, won't you get up and start fighting? Everywhere I look, they're hiding. Young lion.
That's right. You know what that means. You hear that theme song, you hear that groove. That means we about to get in and make a move. It's Young Lion TV. We here. We
Your boy
live.
rhyming over there.
You know, I'm a poet. I'm a songwriter. I'm a an ex-rapper. You know, I used to do my thing.
You're
In the
a
cipher.
coffee connoisseur.
What happened to you? Why I just lose you? Why we just lose?
Check. I hear myself.
You hear yourself?
Yeah,
Okay.
I hear myself.
Oh, that was my ears. My pack is acting weird. Okay. Coffee connoisseur.
Coffee connoisseur,
Yeah.
food critic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Chef.
You know, a man of many many hats. I wear a lot of hats. But yeah, we're here, man. Again, this is the Young Lion TV podcast. We have been doing this for some years now, just talking, having conversations in front of the camera, live to an audience, with the chat wide open for everybody to chime in and join in and follow along with us as we journey through this thing called life, and we learn along the way. And we try to expand our horizons, our understanding of things. We try to grow in our faith as followers of Jesus Christ. And we started having these conversations with each other just naturally, growing as men. And years ago, we decided to start having them on camera, just as kind of like to document the fact that men can have real discussions and talk about life, and maybe even have an archive for topics that we can then access for our children later on, or the next generation. If there's topics that people want to see men talk about or discuss in a real way, they will have that available to them on our archives. And that, you know, that being said, we do have a Patreon community. If people want to sign up and join that and become a Young Lion yourself, we appreciate every single one of our Patreon members. You guys are the reason why we're able to keep doing this all these years, even though we don't make money off of it. We just kind of do it a strength off of the love, you know what I mean? And off of the consistency, and we believe in it. We're passionate about changing culture and having these type of conversations, because we believe that like us doing this has had an effect on culture, and even in our own communities as well. So again, Patreon is in the description if you want to sign up and become a member over there. And we also have a merch store, which is available on our website. That link is in the description if you want to support in that way and rock the merch. We got the Young Lion hats. We got Mona's over there rocking the Jatan shirt right there. And you know, we try to spread the message of what we do around. So again, if that's something you want to get behind, link is in the description. But without further ado, got my brother with me. You saw him already. He's rocking the Red Jatan shirt. He is the coolest Asian in the podcast land. I guarantee it. Put my money on it. Mr. Simone Chang in the building.
I'm rocking the blood.
Hey, cuz. You
What
rocking
up,
that
cuz?
red, cuz.
You from these streets?
You out in these streets. Don't come in my block with that red, cuz. Don't Bloods do this thing where like they can't say C's because C's are associated with Crips, so they replace every C with
For
a
real?
B with a B.
Don't
Don't they do stuff like that?
I did not know that.
Oh, I heard
did not
something
know
about
that.
that, bro. I definitely did. I gotta see if I can find it, because I've seen videos of people making fun of it where like these dudes really will replace every C. They can't even say a word with a C in it. They have to
Wow.
replace it with a B.
That can't be true.
You're right. Okay.
Oh, they changing language. How do you say be good? Be goose?
Be buzz. That's what they say. Be buzz.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
And stupid.
That's what it is. It's stupid.
It's just dumb.
Just stupid. All because we are rivals. But yeah, also holding it down with us, she is the most based boomer in the podcast land. And she's here holding it down, switching the cameras. We love her. She's our mom, Miss Angelique Lopez. And it was just Mother's Day.
Oh, yeah.
Happy Mother's Day.
So happy Mother's Day to you and all of the mothers out there that are,
Gina, happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, Gina. Happy Mother's Day to everybody in the chat, all the mothers in the chat. We appreciate you guys. You guys are the reason why we are able to grow up and why we all are able to exist. Without women wanting to be mothers,
Yeah.
humanity cannot go on. You know what I
Yes.
mean? And that is a huge epidemic right now.
Yes.
We need to be honoring the mothers, and we need to be honoring mothers that have prioritized their family and not their own, selfish ambitions.
Yes.
Because that is an epidemic right about
It
now
is.
in
It sure
society.
is.
Women that are, that's why people aren't having kids. That's why the birth rates are plummeting, because people are being groomed to only think about their own desires, what they want to do, their freedom.
Yep, it's about me.
Mm-hmm.
I feel
Yes.
my truth.
Yeah.
All that.
Well, I posted a picture of my mom, Mother's Day, she went to heaven.
Yes.
Right? So on the bottom, somebody posted, Happy Mother's Day to me for that picture. And they said, just want you to know you got the most amazing sons.
Wow.
That was so nice.
Who said that? I want to know who thinks we're amazing.
Jen.
Which Jen?
Jen.
There's so many Jens that exist in the world.
Our church group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Jen.
Shout out to
I didn't
Jen.
want to,
Shout out to Papa Jeff too. He said Appy M Day Angelique. He's adding letters to your name. He added a whole nother.
He's missing letters.
No, he's got everything else right.
Appy.
Yeah.
He does that. That's
What is that?
He's
Because
always.
I notice he always does
He
that.
always have done that.
Explain that to us, Pop.
Yes,
What is the missing H about?
Because Jess's mom said that he's always done that.
What is that? Where does that stem from? Give us the origin story, Pop, on the app.
And he also said that he said, what a good night in Virginia Beach. This will be sitting by the fireplace, smoking a cigar, drinking a brandy, and tuning into Young Lions podcast.
That sounds like
and
a great night.
Conversation.
That sounds like
We
a
wish we
great
could be
night.
there.
I know, right?
I drink a mocktail with you, Pop.
Yeah. Yeah, I will have some of that brandy that you're drinking. I will drink some of that.
He likes E&J.
E&J, you an old black man. You a whole old black man over here, Pop. I didn't know.
That thing is cheap.
I didn't know, Pop. You was a whole old granddad, black pop. You's a whole pop over here drinking E&J.
What up, Pop?
Oh, my gosh.
I'm going to say that next time. I'm supposed to go down there the 29th. I'm like, what up, Pop?
Yeah. Wow, that's funny. But hey, it sounds like a great night. Yeah. We here. We didn't have bad weather today. It was a little cold in the morning.
Yeah, a little chilly, but
Yeah.
no, it was still. I had a hoodie on, but it was still because I was outside. But
Mother's Day was beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mother's Day was
Yeah,
really nice
it was.
weather. Were you really tired?
I slept, bro, until I had to take Jess's mom out. We went to man, that Indian food is so good, dude. Y'all gotta
That
go.
place you were telling me about.
Sagnam is
Okay.
called South Indian. It's like I'm telling you, everybody.
Where?
It's in Wilmington though.
Won't be going there.
Bro, yo, it's like the best Indian food I ever had, and every single time. I think we've been there like 4 times, and it's like legit.
Okay.
But anyways, it rained over there though.
Did it?
Yeah, it rained hard.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it rained hard.
It was beautiful over here.
But it was, it was fine though. Good time.
Yeah, my mom
The
came
food was
over
good.
and
Oh, no.
what?
We talked about that.
What?
Oh,
Why
I
is she
slept.
already cringing?
Because I know you.
You don't know me.
Bro, I went home.
I
I went
don't know
home,
you.
got
You're
home
my
at
son.
11. I slept until like probably 2. Took a shower and it just dipped.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See,
And then-
I didn't get any sleep. I was so tired. I was just like, like when you, especially when we do these trips where, like, for those that don't know, we went to New Orleans for a show, and flew in Saturday morning, did the sound check, did the show. The show was actually kind of late, and I forgot that it was an hour.
It's an
back.
hour, yeah.
So we're already on our time. We went on like
9:30.
9:30, so that's 10:30 our time.
Yeah.
And then by the time we got off stage, got back, and then hung out for a little bit, because you can't just like only just go.
Yeah.
You got to take a minute to chill. We all, you and Jordan.
Plus, we don't see Jordan.
Yeah.
because he lives in Syracuse
Right,
now, and then
right.
I like to spend some time with
Yeah.
our homeboy.
So we went down to the lobby for like not even long, like maybe an hour.
Yeah,
And it was cool. We just hung out down there. People started giving us drinks.
Yeah.
And by
I
the time,
didn't drink, babe.
no, Moan did not. He
have
he had a
witnesses.
mocktail. You had actually really good mocktail.
It was really good.
And
Oh,
then
you can't drink?
I haven't been drinking just because.
Oh, okay.
they on a mission right now. He is focused. Okay.
Right.
And we end up going to bed by 12,
Which is one.
which is 1 hour time.
Yeah.
But then we had to be in the lobby. Well, I was there by 3:30.
Yeah,
just
I
to
got
make
there
sure.
at like 3:45.
Our lobby call was 3:45 to then be at the airport. So like, and then you're on the flight. It's a long flight.
Can
Longer
barely
flights,
sleep on the plane.
Can't sleep. So then when you land, and then you're slightly jet lagged because it's a pretty long flight. It's like 4.5 hours. And by the time we land, and then you got to run. It's Mother's Day. I had to do stuff. And
He knew it, though. He knew you were going to come over.
oh, yeah. I said, my mom's going to want to come over. And,
you're talking to me. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Of course. It's Mother's Day.
Yeah. He was prepared,
Yeah.
And
then she came over. We hung out. We played.
I came over around 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I actually took Liz to brunch first.
Oh, okay.
And
dang.
we went to Mariachi right up the street. It was, it was not busy at all.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
It was busy.
Of course it was, bro.
That day.
That's why we went. I said, this is the plan. We can go. We're gonna drive up and see if it's busy. If it's busy, we're gonna come home and I'll cook something. You know what I mean? But it was empty, so we went there.
Oh, okay.
And then we went and we went to the supermarket because I wanted to get groceries for the week while it was empty over there. And then my mom came over. She played cards with me and the kids, and Liz was cooking. And yeah, then after that, bro, the whole time she was there, and like when I was at the store and everything, that feeling of just like you're in a daze. You know what I mean? Because you're so tired, but you're just kind of like still going. So you haven't really like, it's not until you commit to settling in. Like as soon as I sat in the bed after my mom left and like they put on a movie, I was knocked out. It was like
I don't even know how
seconds.
you did it, dude. Because man, when I got home, I just laid on the couch for a little bit and I was out. I was
that's what I'm talking about. I made it a point not to do that because I knew that would knock me out. You know what I mean?
But I felt like I needed it. I think that's why I kind of like chilled for a little bit.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything.
But you had to go to Delaware. That's a drive. You know what I mean? So I was just at home. So
it was mad traffic too. It usually only takes like 40 minutes to get there, but it was like, man, that Commodore Barry Bridge was like.
I had to make sure I was home to feed the dogs.
That's right.
Your dogs?
Yeah, her dogs.
Oh yeah, they're your dogs now.
Yeah,
they're her
dogs. Don't let her.
Few days.
They're her dogs.
And
period.
your cat.
Well, the cat, I don't have to do anything. He has automatic food and water.
That's good. That's good.
Pop said they were smoking cigars, he meant, and drinking brandy on the way down on the Titanic. Is that why you do it? You want to feel like you're on the Titanic with everybody?
He keeps on talking about the Titanic. He called me one night when he was having some E&J, and he calls me when he has E&J and cigars. And I was like, I don't know what we were talking about, but he ended up bringing the Titanic, and I'm always messing with him.
Yeah.
Like, did you ever hear about the conspiracy about the Titanic?
I bet you he hasn't though.
No, he didn't hear about it. He was like, "Oh, it happened. It happened." I didn't say that.
Yeah.
The crash of a ship didn't happen.
Was
it the Titanic?
Yeah. Did you go through the whole conspiracy with him?
He wasn't. I didn't have time to go through the whole entire thing.
I will just say that, JP Morgan was supposed to be on that boat, and at the last second, he backed out.
Yes, and it's about insurance money and all that, all that type of stuff.
Yep.
So there's a
huge. If you look into the weirdness of the Titanic situation, especially a boat like that wasn't supposed to sink, it is kind of strange. And when you know the history of this government and the things that they've done, I will just say it's not as cut and dry as history likes to try to tell it. And then James Cameron is paid to put out this romantic love story propaganda piece about, you know what I mean? That everybody that's their memory of the Titanic now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yep. They went down. The musicians
they just played.
Man, if I was on that boat,
right?
Yo,
I'm flying.
I'm not going down singing.
Right? Heck no. Right? Sheesh, we've been on them boats. He said, so funny, I watched something on Angel Studios just after that alluded to something like that. Angel Studios, I heard they really dropped the ball with this Animal Farm movie. Have you heard about that?
No. How did they drop the ball?
Well, Animal Farm was a George Orwell book that's supposed to be about the rise of communism and show like how Marxism and communism are a failed system that can, it shows that based off of the farm and the animals and the rise to power of the pigs and, the character that runs everything is like a authoritarian, Marxist kind of character that starts off as like, I'm going to help us, have our freedom, and ends up being a dictator, authoritarian that rules everybody else as an underclass. And it's supposed to show Marxism and communism. But for some reason, I think this version was produced by Seth Rogen. And I don't know how
how's Seth Rogen doing something for Angel Studios?
They're buying films apparently. Like studios will do that. They'll say, okay, well, this film was produced such and such, and they look for a buyer to put it out. So I think Angel Studios bought this film already done. You know what I mean? Like they didn't actually physically produce it themselves, like Dallas, whatever his name. Yeah. It was already produced, and then they picked it up to put it out. But for some reason, all of the reviews and all of the breakdowns I haven't watched it, but the breakdowns of it is like they changed the whole story around. They're making it about how capitalism is bad and like how the whole structure of the American free capital market system is slavery, and like showing like they totally changed the story around.
Wow.
And people are pissed because they eliminate. They
not
even
pay
have
attention.
They created a new villain who is supposed to be. Literally, it's based off of Elon Musk's mother. You know what I mean? And she's like drives a Cybertruck in the film, everything. It's like they changed everything about the story to try to make it more about how capitalism is bad.
Wow, I gotta watch it. Pop
there's a
actually
huge
has
okay.
Angel Studios.
He does.
He
okay.
gave us his. Well, should I disclose that that info?
No.
We can cut that.
Yeah, well, apparently, like it's been a huge scandal for them because people hate the film, especially people that have read the book. At least he just read the book in school, and we were going to watch it. But after like hearing about this, I'm like, like if they change the story, what's the point?
Yeah.
And then they started paying all of these like conservative influencers to make these like positive posts about it, but you could tell that they never watched it. They were just paid like a script to say like, "Oh, Angel Studios." Like, what's the girl? Riley Gaines was one of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they made a post about Animal Farm being like about ending communism. Like that's not, you didn't watch it because they took that out completely. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. So they're just like the Democratic Party,
bro. It's all smoke and mirror.
You're supposed to be,
This is the sad thing that we're learning about
the Lord.
What are we learning about Daily Wire? What are we learning about Angel Studios now? What are we learning? It's everything is fake, bro. And it's like, not to be, black-pilled about it or anything, but like we're learning that you cannot trust in any of these institutions.
Yeah.
Like they are all out to make money, spin a narrative.
Yeah.
It's
Turning
sad.
point.
Turning point. Like what
That's
are we
a
learning?
big one.
What are we learning about?
That is a big one.
All of these things.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. Like, it's all about money and, using the opportunity. You're just like the government using a tragic thing or creating a tragic thing. Like, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying anything. Something bad happened.
The government has created a tragic things to capitalize off of them. 100%.
But I'm making the comparison with the turning point thing about how it's like this tragic thing. But I what I said to you about, go grieve. Mm-hmm. And to me, she looks like she's crazy and she needs to, step down and go grieve. And it's unhealthy.
It doesn't look good on the company when you see all this stuff. Dude, them having at the Amfest thing, they had the tent there that he got shot under, and you could take pictures. They had merch.
What?
Yes, they had the tent
that
you can go and be and take a picture and like.
Bro, that gets weird.
It's weird.
That's weird. That's very, very weird.
It's just that Jake is on. Whoa, it said he's watching.
Oh, well, he didn't call in yet. I don't think. Did he text us?
I don't see nothing.
The link is there if he's going to join. Yeah, I don't know. He said, so funny, I watched something, Angel Studios, blah, blah, blah. I heard about that too. What a misstep. Yeah, definitely a misstep. I don't know what they were thinking with that, but they definitely dropped the ball with that one. But anyway, yeah, Mother's Day.
Mother's Day
is, it's important to honor the mothers.
It is.
And we appreciate all the mothers out there.
Let's see if they honor the fathers the same way.
Father's Day don't get no love. Nobody cares about Father's Day. Nobody cares about Father's Day. Jake said, I am. You am what? And Pop, you never explained Appy. You
Appy,
but you don't want to tell us where Appy came
Happy
from.
birthday.
Oh, he's not home yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so what were we talking about? Oh, yeah, my mom. Why were you like cringing when I was bringing up you coming over?
Yeah, she was cringing.
No,
Why were you like,
because-
oh gosh?
Well, no, because I thought you were gonna start with me playing cards with you.
What about it?
I don't know. I just thought you were gonna say something like always.
Like always.
Dang.
What is there to say? We played cards. We played a bunch. Oh, I know what you're. Oh, I know.
What?
First of all,
It seemed like you wanted to tell the
Yeah.
story.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't want to tell it.
I think she's referring to the fact that one, I wanted to play spades again, and she did not want to play spades, and
Why not?
It's too much involved in that.
it's too much. But she'll play rummy.
Yeah, because rummy, but no, because you did rummy the way I guess it's supposed to be, not the way Puerto Ricans play it.
How do Puerto Ricans play rummy?
Yeah,
just play-
I kept messing with her because I'm like, yo, this Puerto Rican rummy, y'all just made up any rules y'all want because they don't play by no rules. It's like she's
It's very simple. It's 1 through 7. It has to be the same. Like spades.
Listen to this. Explain
Then
it,
it's
Mom.
3 of something, 4 of
Oh,
something.
but hold on. Put it on yourself, though.
No, that's okay.
Because it might be a clip.
No, go ahead.
No, explain.
Explain it. Put it on
And
yourself.
she said she would tell
Hold
me.
on. Put it on yourself so you can explain
I'm not
Puerto
explaining
Rican rummy.
nothing.
First of all, let's just say
Nothing.
Because this is funny.
she didn't want to play spades, but the kids wanted to play spades, and then she just reluctantly played. But you were learning it.
I won twice.
Yeah, I was explaining it to them. They won 2 hands.
Oh, okay.
We were just playing hands, and I was explaining it.
Jamie
so.
won what? 3 times or 4?
In what? In rummy?
Spades.
No, I don't remember. I don't remember. Because we were just learning at that point.
Yeah.
But then she wanted to play rummy, and she goes, I don't want to play the rummy you were playing. I want to play regular rummy. I'm like, what is regular rummy?
All right. Now put it on yourself.
Stop it, Simone.
No, put it on
I'm not gonna
yourself
explain
and
it.
explain Puerto Rican rummy.
But she was calling it. She was
It's
calling it
simple.
regular rummy, and I started
Because
calling it
it's
Puerto
a
Rican
simple-
rummy because she said this is the rummy she plays with her cousin and her aunt. Like this is the rummy that they play. And I'm
All
like,
right,
I don't
you
know about
explain
this.
the rules. Like,
Okay.
what's the rules? Because she
I
being
still have
funny.
a hard time understanding what their rules are like.
Simple.
What is simple? Like
Gina said, too funny.
like you have to wait till you get all of the suits in your hand, and then you play them all down
Then
at
you
the
say
same
rummy.
time.
Then you say
And you
rummy.
say rummy and drop your
That's
whole
not
hand down.
rummy.
Whatever.
That is not rummy.
And then they look, check out this rule, bro, because this just sounds like some made up nonsense. She goes, you know how like the discard pile in rummy, right?
yeah.
Like say there's like 5 cards in the discard pile, but you need that first card. You have to pick up the whole pile, but you have to play that first card, right?
Yeah. Yep.
She goes, if you pick up 5 cards, you get to put down 5 cards. That's how they play.
Wait.
I didn't say
Hold
5.
on.
I said
Hold
2.
She said,
I said
Oh,
if
you
you
can
pick up
throw
2.
away 5 cards?
No. She said, however many you pick up is how many you can
No,
throw
I said
out.
2. I said if you pick up 2, you have to throw
This
2.
isn't that the same thing?
So
Well,
so
I didn't
you
say
you
5.
can get
If you pick
discard.
up, yes.
That is some old cheating.
Right?
Listen,
Puerto
No.
Rican rummy is
No.
some cheating.
So what if you pick up 5
no,
cards?
excuse me. In rummy Puerto Rican way, we don't even pick up. Look, we don't even pick up cards. Like you have to throw one down, and then if you don't have anything, then you pick up, and then if you don't have anything, you throw one down.
That's what I said.
No, but you don't go in the pile and take some at all.
So if it's in
Puerto
the
Rican-
if it's
Yes.
in the discard pile, you can't pick it up. But you just said if you pick up 2, you gotta
No,
take
because
2.
I was going by what you were saying when you were playing that rummy, the one you're rummy.
I'm so
my-
confused.
And then she kept saying you're rummy, and I had to look it up and show her.
It's not Jamie's rummy.
This is the rules to rummy.
The way we play is very simple. You either have
It's very just
It's
made
very-
up. It's like
you have 4 of something, 3 of something, or 1 or ace through 7. It has to be all the same.
ace through 7. Oh, you mean in your
yes,
hand?
in your hand. And then when you have that, or when you have 4 of something, then you say rummy.
Because she didn't understand like you drop down, like say you got 3 aces, but she has the other ace. She can play on those.
Yeah, we
to
don't
make
play
it
it
four.
like that.
You don't
She
play it
didn't-
like
she
that?
didn't understand none of that.
No.
That is not rummy.
Okay, well, whatever.
That is not rummy.
Whatever.
Papa Jeff said, "You guys know she's your mother and she's unique."
Oh, thank you. I hope that's a compliment.
That is, you know it is.
You know it
okay?
is.
You know it is. Never knew.
Gita said, "I never knew there was different types of rummy."
Well, there
Me
is-
either.
So there is, you can play 500 rummy, or you could just play hands, and then
Yeah.
there's gin rummy. We were I was like, maybe she's talking about gin rummy, so I was looking up the rules to that, and I was like, nope, that's not it either.
It's not. It's just Puerto Rican rummy.
That's why I started calling it Puerto Rican.
Yeah, but the
rummy.
funny
I'm like,
thing is, you said I play with my aunt and my cousin. We don't. We
okay,
play
so
dominoes.
who do you play with?
None of nobody
So
for
so
years.
so what
No,
I'm
but
saying
that's
is,
the
where
way
did
we-
you learn? You kept saying this is how we play.
Yeah, because when
Who's we?
when we were in New York and living in New York, we played rummy like that. I haven't played rummy in years.
Oh,
I play
okay. I just
dominoes.
assumed because
I
she
play
said
dominoes
this is
with
how
them.
we play.
I played dominoes.
You
with
talking
my
about when
aunt.
you lived in New York? This was
Yes.
1974.
Right. No, I was here in 1974. It was even earlier.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, that's how we learned how to play rummy.
So yeah, some hustler from up the block taught y'all a weird version of rummy so they could always beat y'all or something. I don't know.
It's a different card game.
That is a totally different game. That's almost like poker.
Yeah,
Like
that's
where you
Yeah.
have to like get your whole hand together.
That is like poker.
You know what I mean? Like, that's weird. And then you say rummy and drop it all at the same time.
yeah, because you have to have.
Puerto Rican rummy.
Oh, shut up.
Oh boy.
Rummy is hilarious. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's why she didn't want because I was messing with her about the rummy, and that's why she didn't want to go to talk about the card playing. Yeah. Okay.
Uncle Denny's in there. He said, "There's Irish rummy, where you use 4 decks of cards." What?
That sounds.
Is that
crazy.
real?
Sounds like too much.
That's because
That's-
that's because there's a lot of drinking involved.
Yeah, probably.
Oh my god.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Gina's cracking up. She's like, too funny.
Well, Papa Jeff is out there in Virginia Beach enjoying his cigar and his brandy, his E&J. He's living that pop life.
Pop life.
But in Virginia, there's a news story that's been going on. Went all the way to the Supreme Court, so he might be sitting there celebrating right now.
Yeah.
And part of this because they voted in that far left Marxist woman.
Yeah.
And she just tried
Stamberger.
She tried to just totally turn that map into nothing but Democrat districts, and the Supreme Court said no. And ever since then, Democrats have been spiraling.
Yeah.
Have you heard about that, Mom?
No, I'm glad there's.
They try to play games.
Yeah, they tried to.
Unbelievable.
She actually signed a bill to redistrict that entire map and make it so that they could change.
Have Virginia forever.
Yeah, and then it was something about even when people vote, the vote would then be determined by the popular vote.
Right.
So even say in Virginia, next election they vote for Marco Rubio, whatever. If the popular vote ends up going to, whoever the Democratic candidate is, probably Gavin Newsom or someone, then Virginia's vote goes to Gavin Newsom. Their electoral college votes go to the guy. No matter who they voted, their people voted for.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
That is very crazy. But they're playing around, and they're finding out.
Yeah, they are. And now
Fafo.
Now it's looking bad. Like all these all these states are redistricting their maps.
But what are they doing though? They when this is happening, right? It's because they're messing around.
Yeah.
But now, they're saying that it's unconstitutional, and the Supreme Court is ruling it unconstitutional.
Yeah.
Their game is cry racism.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing.
It's the same tactic.
It's the same tactic.
But people are over it, man.
Yeah.
They tried to frame it as this is a retaliation because of what the Republicans did in Texas with the redistricting thing. But that was because they did the mid-decade census.
Yeah.
That showed that they needed to redistrict a couple places, and Jasmine Crockett ended up losing her seat, and then she tried to run for Senate, lost that badly. So in retaliation, all of these states were like, the Republicans are trying to gerrymander their way into, but they don't want to talk about how the Democrats have been doing that for decades.
Yes.
When you look at the maps in Illinois, that Louisiana map was crazy.
Yeah, this little
sliver of districts.
Pencil, just so that you can get seats.
Yep. They were showing how New Hampshire or Vermont, one of those states, has like a 50-50 population, but both seats go to one party every time because of the way they district it.
I just assumed that it was like mad liberal, but I didn't know that it was,
it's just the way they cut the map up. They can, if you put the major cities in each district, you're gonna go. Each district is gonna vote in a Democratic seat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's how they do it. They try to make sure the major cities are in these districts.
Oh, Jake said not able to join.
Again?
Because of rendezvous?
Could be.
Yeah, it's all game. I don't even think because I know they do it by consensus, and how much that has a lot to do with how much immigrants that they bring in and stuff like that.
That's part of
I think that's all
part of the scam.
Scamish, and it should be changed. It should be changed. I don't know how, but we gotta do something.
Yeah, I agree. Let's check out this news story. Hold on. Not yet, Mom. Okay. Pull it up now, please.
We can't get Jake?
I'm going to try to get him on.
Hold on.
I don't know why he can't join.
Count of a call between Virginia House members and Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries. Here's a part of it. Quote, the most dramatic idea they discussed, which would involve an unusual gambit to replace the entire state Supreme Court with a goal of reinstating their gerrymandered map, drew mixed reactions on the call. Oh boy, that leaked? So they can't even all agree on this. The desperate move. 7 justices sit on Virginia Supreme Court with staggered terms stretching years into the future. Lowering the retirement age would force vacancies, opening the door to refill the bench. The headline for Fox News contributor Jonathan Turley's op-ed is this: Angry left plots to purge Virginia's high court. He was on Fox last hour.
These radical ideas are nothing new, but I think the public needs to understand that many of these same voices have been saying publicly that they will pack the Supreme Court as well.
Yeah, so that they had a leaked call with Hakeem Jeffries and other Democratic leadership where they were basically plotting to lower the retirement age, because this is the Virginia Supreme Court that ruled against this.
Yeah.
And so they're trying to plot to lower the retiring age for the Virginia Supreme Court to force people to vacate them seats so that they can try to put in more liberal judges to try to get this map put back the way they had it. and that call leaked.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I think that's what Uncle Denny was talking about. Did you see Jeffries trying to make all of the VA Supreme Court new retirement age? Yep. At 54, so they can replace all the judges. Yep. They trying to cheat, man. Obama,
Obama.
When Texas was going through all that, and he's like, oh, we can't let the Republicans gerrymander, and then he's saying that it's okay, go vote, for pretty much gerrymandering Virginia. Mm-hmm. So it's like,
and then they can say the people voted for this, the people wanted this. Yeah.
So the Commonwealth have any recourse or way to appeal the ruling? No, they do not. As I mentioned, the Virginia Supreme Court is the final authority on Virginia constitutional questions. This is the end, folks. You will have the same map in 2026 for the congressional elections that existed in 2024. That is now unchangeable and immutable. That does not mean maps couldn't be changed by 2028, but they will not be changed by 2026. Further, so the Commonwealth.
Yeah, so they're in panic mode, man. Yeah.
What are they going to do?
Virginia Democrats just asked the U.S. Supreme Court to step in and put the VA Supreme Court's ruling, which threw out their maps, on hold. This is comical and will never work. The Virginia Supreme Court is the final authority. Yeah, that's what dude just said. Yeah, so they're trying to get the Supreme Court did rule on it, I think, and I think it was 9-0.
Wow.
To uphold it. I think I saw something about that. Where was it?
9-0.
9-0. Yeah, I saw something about that.
And there's liberal, right? There's liberal judges.
Yeah, even Ketanji Brown Jackson voted against it.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Let me see. See if I can find it. Supreme Court. Ketanji. Let me see.
What kind of
Yeah,
name?
Justin. They lost Ketanji Brown Jackson in redistricting 9-0. The Supreme Court has rejected a bid to reconsider striking down the racial gerrymandering. After Alito and Thomas swatted Ketanji into her place, she gives up. Yeah, so they ruled 9-0.
She gave up.
Yeah,
They probably mad at her. They mad.
Well, they can't be too mad. You can't criticize a black woman. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you can call her racist. For the other lady the lady that was in the Marines that ran against Spamberger.
Oh yeah, she was a black woman, bro. That's hilarious to me too, because you heard how Tennessee redrew their map.
Yeah,
and one of the Republicans is going to win a seat over the Democrat, and they're calling it racist. Again, what do you think the Democrat is? It's an old white man. And what do you think the Republican that's going to get the seat is?
Black.
It's a black woman. And this is, check this out, pull this up. This is AOC talking about it.
You are seeing states like Tennessee want to wipe out every black representative on the map in these states. We have an obligation as Americans to stand with black Americans and communities whose representation is being disenfranchised.
Yeah, and the one on the left is the Republican that's going to get the seat over the white man.
I swear they don't, I don't know. Are they that blind, or is it just a game, or are they just doing what they're being told? I'm telling you, she doesn't know.
They have talk. She doesn't know.
She doesn't know.
They know that if I can just say black people are being disenfranchised, because they know that people don't do enough research to know the ins and outs. They just know Republicans is white, Democrats are black. You know what I mean? That's just what people, they leave it there on the surface.
You should at least pay attention in your own state.
Yeah.
At least. It's hard to keep up with, every
the
governor,
country,
every senator in every state, that's outside of yours. At least know who's running for, and do some homework for, who's running in your state. Because it's ridiculous.
This is them talking about the same thing on CNN, and of course, everybody was claiming racism. Check this out.
That's
Mom?
A little ironic that the woman now who is likely going to win the 9th district in Tennessee is a black Republican woman as a result of this redistricting effort. It's likely going to be a black Republican.
That's the girl that's always on. The girl next to her looking at her like that. That's the girl that's always on the Breakfast Club. Yeah.
Woman who beats that old white man.
Could I make this very simple
But that's
point?
racist?
She said, yeah, it is. She said, but that's racist? And then she said, yeah, it is.
I want to hear her point.
She's not going.
We're going to take a quick break, and then Tesla and Congressman, I'm going to have
they went to a break. They didn't address it. But yeah, it's just funny.
So they went on a break and she didn't get a chance to address it.
I don't know. I just saw this clip and I just thought it was funny because she's pointing out the fact that it's a black woman that's going to get the seat over an old white man, which is the thing that they want all the time.
Racist.
But that's racist. Because she's a Republican. It's racist. Like it's insane, man.
That's weird how they just change up.
Yeah, because it's not ever really about that. They don't care about that at all. It's just about power and winning. And then
you can see that with Obama,
power.
the same thing. Like he calls the racist stuff, and then when a strong black when Kamala, none of the black young men were wanting to vote for Kamala, he was shaming them.
Yeah.
And then when there's a real strong black woman in Virginia, he's for Spamberger.
Yeah, he's telling them to vote for Spamberger. Ain't that crazy? Yeah. Let me see if I can figure out why Jake is not getting on. Well, hold on. Let me see if I can play. While I'm trying to figure this out, let's just talk about the Met Gala shenanigans a little bit.
Ridiculous.
That event is just so weird. It's such a Hollywood ritual, and no one displayed that better than the great Beyonce, who was there in her queen goddess outfit that everyone was worshiping. They were going crazy. I don't watch it either, but
I see
actually Courtney sent it to me and she wanted to talk about it, so that's why I'm playing this. So you guys, I'll play this video while I'm trying to see if I can get Jake on.
Okay.
So what is she? Which thing is she portraying there? Which goddess?
Who knows? Ocean.
Oh, no, that's her name.
It looked like skeleton, like it's bones.
It does look
the
Like
spine.
one of those Egyptian or like vampire goddesses.
No, look, it does look like bones.
Like the ribs. You see the ribs, you see the spine.
See if I can get Jake on. Yeah, and then there was a moment where one of the actors that was there was he was being interviewed on the red carpet. I'll show this just in contrast to this. He was being interviewed on the red carpet, and first let me show Rihanna. Who's that? Rihanna, Beyonce, and Ciara. So,
They all look like demonic.
They all look like they're ready to be worshipped. Hold on. Let me see if I can get Jake.
I didn't see any of that outfit, but I did see Cardi B's.
What was hers?
It looked crazy. It looked like first of all, her hips and her BBL is ridiculous, and it looked like the stuff that they put in her BBLs was on her shoulders.
Let me see. Let me see if I can
That's
find
the
it.
only way that I can explain it. The whole thing is ridiculous.
Oh my goodness, yeah. What the heck is this?
Tessa!
Oh, I didn't see the bottom part of it.
Tessa.
She looks like.
Look, they look like tumors.
Yeah, she does look like a walking tumor.
Cardi, can we turn you around there for a second?
I mean, that is kind of fitting. It is poetic. Cardi B as a walking tumor in our society.
Oh boy.
Yeah. It's so much like the Hunger Games,
It is.
the capital city people, like how they are just like so elitist and they walk around in these ridiculous outfits. That's what the Met Gala always kind of gives me. But here's a video that went viral, and this dude is being called, of course, what else but a racist because of this little interaction right here.
Yeah, wild. Super fun. I don't know. I'm a metalhead. Yeah, wild.
She said, "Are you a Beyonce fan? She's here tonight for the first time." And of course, he's being like, yeah, it's wild. And then they said, "What's your favorite Beyonce song?" He goes, "I don't know. I'm a metalhead."
And he's racist for that,
bro. He is being called racist. Let me see. I bet you if I go to these comments right now,
everything. That's what they do.
Look at the first comment, and I reacted to it. Of course, it's giving racism. He's acting like he's too good to listen to a black woman's music and would rather listen to white metal bands. People are allowed to call out racism. Don't be dense down. Stick up for your people for once.
You can like what you like.
I said it's giving idol worship to say you have to be racist to not listen to Beyonce. If he said this about Taylor Swift, y'all would not give a F. Calling everything racist is so annoying and exhausting. So white dudes aren't allowed to not like Beyonce. That's retarded. Metal is much better music, and they're actually musicians. So if you don't like Beyonce music, it means you're racist.
So crazy.
Is he even white? Like he could be from Spain. Yeah. Well, I guess
that is
I
white,
guess
dude.
they are white.
Yeah. So
it's like, come on.
Yep. People are calling him racist for
everything is racist.
For the fact that he just said he doesn't know a Beyonce song. He listens to metal. Like you can't have a musical preference.
Yeah.
If you can, but you also have to say you love Beyonce.
Yeah.
It's like that's like idol worship. It's like you're putting someone in the place of a god. Like you cannot criticize them. You cannot even say you don't know. Like, what's a Beyonce song you can name?
That's only because I like the song "Dangerously in Love."
Right. Or I think for me, it's like any songs on that album. Me, Myself, and I.
Yeah.
Dangerously in Love, Crazy in Love. That's about it.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know any of them.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Well, that's because that's when we used to listen to R&B and all of that. And,
no, what I'm saying, I never cared for her. Like I just.
You're racist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she was more of a
Puerto Rican rummy. You're racist.
She never cared for Beyonce, but back in her day, she loved George Michael and Michael Bolton and Gloria.
I didn't love them.
You used to blast their music all the time. Tell me how am I supposed to live without you? I would hear that song on repeat.
I did go to his concert
and
with
she
John.
went to his concert.
With John. John took me to his concert.
And what was the Gloria Estefan song? Coming out of the dark.
No.
Finally see the light now shining on me. I used to hear that song on repeat. That album.
What a liar!
Man, how do I know the song? How do I know the song?
You know
I
song.
only know it from.
You know all songs.
No, I don't listen to Gloria Estefan. I only know that. I only know that song because you used to play that album all the time. You had a CD of it. And I know, come watch your body, baby, do that. I know that song. Those are the only songs I know. Because they play that. They used to play that. They played that at your wedding. They used to play that at all the weddings.
They are cracking up. Gina said, LMAO. Papa Jeff crying, laughing emoji.
Yeah.
Gina
So,
said,
yeah. That was her Beyonce.
And Gina said, I'm with you, Angelique.
Yeah. Well, that was her Beyonce. Okay. What about George Michael?
No.
Did you not listen to George Michael?
I thought he was okay. I just what do
you
you
had his tape.
No, I didn't have his tape.
Mom,
Listen, I used to listen to the music.
Hold
That's
on
all
a
because
second. Hold on a second.
Listen, at that time, I used to go dancing. Remember? And yeah, I would listen to him, but I wasn't like.
You didn't have a George Michael tape.
I don't remember that.
Conveniently, she don't remember.
I don't.
See, this is why I have to bring things up about this is why I have to bring truth to the situation. First of all, let me see. Jake, can you join? I resent the link. He said nope. I think and I tried to change. I don't know, dude. See if you can close the app maybe and try, or like, I don't know. Yeah, but anyway.
He's still laughing.
Because listen, this is what I'm going to say.
Listen.
Because Jamie got a good memory.
And I'm going to tell you why I know for a fact she had a George Michael tape.
Jesus.
Because one of the first songs that I ever sat down and wrote the lyrics to was Faith. And it was because she had a tape of that album. And I used to sit down, play it on repeat, and write down every lyric. And it was the first song that I ever learned word for word.
I honestly don't remember.
Well, I remember.
But think about it. I used to go out dancing, and that's when in the 70s.
That was not in the I wasn't born in the 70s.
No, I'm saying in the 70s.
Dang, you old, bro.
Right?
No, I'm talking about in the 70s, I used to go out dancing, and then the 80s, I listened to certain music. But
Michael Bolton.
But in the 80s, I was not with your dad. Oh, that's right.
No.
Oh, yes,
You went. You guys got divorced in 1985. 86.
Oh, okay.
86, because I was 5. Yeah. And then, but you definitely had George Michael.
Okay.
I remember that tape.
Gina said Johnny Mathis.
No, my mom was not a Johnny Mathis fan. Mom was into white balladeers and
white balladeers.
Hispanics. What else did you listen to back then?
I really was always out in the clubs dancing. I was out every night dancing disco.
Yeah, you were.
So it was mainly like Donna Summers. Okay,
but I'm talking about after the songs that I remember you playing in the house. Only songs I heard you playing in the house was I remember George Michael, and I remember Michael Bolton, and I remember Gloria Estefan. Those are the ones I remember
Whitney?
in the house. No.
Racist.
Racist. After she left my dad, she was like, no more black music.
No more
for
black
me.
music.
That's all he played. She said, I'm tired of this. That's all he's playing is Earth, Wind, and Fire, and Michael Jackson, and George. Why am I?
George Benson?
No, George Benson. Yes, for sure. And
what's his name?
Larry Graham.
How about
Larry? No. Yeah, Larry Graham.
Yeah.
Why was his name?
How about look at that? I can't remember his name. The guy that his father killed him.
Oh, Marvin Gaye.
Marvin Gaye.
Your dad loved
definitely
him.
Marvin Gaye.
I love Marvin Gaye too.
Yeah, I loved him too.
Actually, I showed Jess Symphony.
Oh yeah.
Yesterday on the car ride. I love that song,
bro. I was listening to The Artist Pays the Price again
that's a
at
good
the
one.
gym, bro. The lyrics, man. They're so relevant.
Prophetic, yeah.
So relevant,
and relevant.
bro.
I did love Marvin Gaye.
Yeah, Marvin Gaye was special.
Yeah.
You're not racist.
No.
I don't know what we need to do, Jake. I'm sorry. I tried to reset the rendezvous. I sent a new link. And let me see if I try to join it. What happens?
Papa Jeff said disco, the bump, and the double bump.
Man, you are a pop.
Oh my God, the bump.
The bump.
Thing is like, I never did the bump.
Pop was he was low key watching Soul Train. He was over there. Did he go to the taping back in the day?
Oh my God.
The bump. Listening to Brick House.
Yeah, this is funny.
Yeah, I was a disco. Jamie, how come you don't You don't say that.
What?
I was the disco queen for Jersey and Philadelphia.
You could have
Because
said
that
it.
wasn't the story. The story
doesn't
was
matter, but
the
we're
story.
talking
She
about-
want to bring it.
Look, she just want.
She want to bring it up.
If we were telling a story about the fact that you
No
were
music, so
a competitive dancer, that would have came up. But we were talking about. You said you never listened to a Beyonce. You don't care about that, and I was saying you had your own versions that was just as
But that
cringy
was
in the
just-
'80s.
right, but I was talking about in the 70s, I was dancing every single night. Like I would go to work the next morning.
Gina said, I was good at the bump. Ha ha ha.
Oh, you and Pop need to get up. Let me see what this says.
Papa Jeff said, I went out with my sister and I was her boyfriend until she met somebody she liked. And then I was her brother. And it was all disco.
Oh.
That sounds strange.
That sounds very strange being from West Virginia.
Right? That sounds extra strange now that you mention that.
Say she wanted you to pretend like she was
right.
her boyfriend, so
Yeah, right.
men didn't try to.
Why can't I can't. Something's going on with this, man. Let me see. Your name, join.
We've been silly all night.
Oh my God. I mean, probably the older people will remember Merv Griffin. I was on the Merv Griffin show with my dance partner on the
That's right.
disco dance contest.
Wow.
That's right. Doing the hustle.
That's right.
Was there,
I
a
knew he
video?
was gonna sing that. That's not what we did the hustle. Everybody thinks that. As soon as you said the hustle,
You said
they
Donna
Isn't that-
Summer.
do the
Ain't that
hustle.
Donna Summers?
No.
No? Who did the hustle?
Thank God it's Friday, is what we danced to.
Thank God it's Friday?
Yeah, that was the name of her.
Pop said, I was a barrier. That's a given, dude. You gotta watch how you write it, though,
you
Pop.
guys, yeah. Oh, it's Van McCoy. I think this.
What you did it too?
I can't play this because we'll get copyrighted. I just wanted to play that part. That's what I was singing.
Yeah.
But I think
Do the
this
hustle.
version of disco is like Vanilla Ice for rap. Like this is what killed disco when it started going in this direction.
yeah.
Yep.
Everybody was like, "Yeah, we're doing disco, guys!" Like, and it was very like contrived and very manufactured.
Where did disco start, though, bruh?
It started with Philly International,
Philly and the
baby.
TSOP, baby.
TSOP started disco.
Look at that. Gina said, I used to go on bandstand after school.
Oh, bandstand.
Oh, yeah.
We performed
played there, right?
Yeah, at the original one. Yeah.
We were in our suits.
In our suits, our zoot suits.
Zoot
Yeah,
suits.
we did a show there where they were honoring bandstand and we performed in the actual room. It's way smaller than I imagined.
Yeah, it was small.
It's a tiny room.
We did Sunshine, right?
We did Sunshine.
Sunshine.
Yeah. And we did two songs, but yeah, we definitely did Sunshine. What was the song you said you used to do it too, Mom? The hustle?
Last Dance.
You
It
didn't
starts
say
slow.
that.
No, because it was called Thank God It's Friday, the whole thing.
That's Donna Summers,
Yeah.
I know for sure.
Yeah.
Last dance.
Yeah, right.
Last dance.
That's what we danced to that song.
Yeah, I know that one. Yeah, but yeah, definitely started in Philly, TSOP. But anyway, we were talking about the Met Gala and how cringy. This is where we are now with art and music and culture. And,
Crazy.
Yeah. People want to be worshipped.
The one girl that played Snow White went viral.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see that?
I showed that to Elise.
Why does she do that with her mouth?
Bro, I don't know. Let's find it.
It's
What's
crazy.
her name?
Denver said,
Ortiz.
on the Merv show, that's cool.
On the Merv show, yeah. Thank it.
Back
Okay,
then, he
Look
was-
how
Mom
giddy she's getting.
She just wants her
No,
flowers.
because
Let's do it. We got to do a whole show where we just
No,
tell Mom's story
no.
and give her all the flowers
No.
because she clearly is
Listen.
in desperate need.
I'm not in desperate need. We were talking about music and that came up. It's not like I'm.
She needs to put it on her and just show the glow when
We
she's
need a
talking
Wikipedia
about that.
page for Mom. Like
Yes.
that's what we need. So she can send that link to people when they're doubting her gangster. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They don't
Gangster.
understand.
Disco is not a gangster.
Which they don't understand how she used to
Disco
move in
is
these
not
streets.
gangster.
In these streets, you know what I'm saying? Like mom was a model at 14. Then she was a
Beautiful,
dancer
too.
Yeah. Then she was, hitting them streets,
At
dancing.
14? I wasn't a model at 14.
You know? When did you start modeling?
About 18, 17.
Nah, what was that picture? That picture of you? You
Oh,
were how
no,
old?
wait a minute.
Show that picture.
That was here in New Jersey.
Show that picture so Pop can see it.
Let me see if I,
I
can
don't have
find
that
it.
picture.
Let me
That
see if
was
I
here
can
in New
find it.
Jersey, Jamie.
Okay.
So it wasn't. I
How old
wasn't
were you?
14. I moved here when I was 18.
When you were 18? So what year was that? 19 what?
1974.
1974. You were 18.
Gina said, "I'm giving
Yeah.
away my old age."
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was 18 in 1974,
Okay.
and I was modeling, and then after that, just
Papa Jeff
disco.
said Donna Summer was probably one of the best female vocalists.
Yeah, she was.
She was.
Yeah?
She was very talented, yeah. But I don't know about best female vocals.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's so many.
There's so
Aretha
many.
Franklin,
Whitney
Houston.
Whitney
Yeah.
was blowing.
Yeah. Taylor Swift.
I went to see Donna Summer with your dad, Jamie.
Is that look, she went to see Michael Bolton with John, went to see Donna Summer with my dad.
Yeah.
Is this how this is a pattern forming here.
Oh Lord, I didn't even think about that. That was no pattern. I like Donna
I went to
Summer.
go see Maverick City with my wife.
Me and Liz went to Jason Mraz, Hall and Oates. Who else?
That's
did
a
we
good
see?
one, Jason Mraz.
Jason Mraz and
Oh.
Christina Perry.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she
went with
did.
Stan.
She opened. She opened
she
for
opened,
Jason Mraz.
Yep.
Oh man, I would.
That's where
love
she
to
fell
see
in
that.
love with I would die
Day
waiting for you.
That's a good one.
And Jar of Hearts. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a picture of me because I don't.
Gina
do
said,
that.
"Listen, we had the best music and dance genre when we were kids."
Yeah.
Is she talking about the twist? Is she talking about?
Oh my God, Gina, he's making you older.
She said she was at Bandstand. Bandstand was.
He's making you older,
No,
Gina.
wait. No. I'm basing it off of what she said. She said she was at Bandstand when she was younger. That's those artists. The disco stuff was Soul Train, bruh.
I sent you a picture when I used to model.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Is it the twist?
Mom's making
Come
sure.
on, baby.
Mom's making sure that she get this picture
Let's
up.
do the twist.
The twist was definitely Bandstand.
Come on,
all
baby.
all those 50s artists and 60s was Bandstand.
She's laughing at you, bro.
Yeah,
She said, "You're not right, Jamie." Nah, she didn't say that.
Okay, you can pull up Mom's modeling picture. Oh, you pull yourself up, Mom.
Pull yourself up.
Pull yourself up. She wants to make
Look
sure
at
we
this.
show
Look
it.
at this baddie.
We want to make sure.
Look at this
she
baddie,
show-
Pop.
Look, she went and found it.
Look
She
at
said,
that. Look at
she said,
that,
I don't
Pop.
have a picture.
Look at that,
I
Pop.
don't have a picture.
No, I meant the one that I was modeling at the showcase.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Yeah.
This is my picture.
That's
in
why
my
your
phone
dad. Your
when she
dad was
calls me.
like,
Yeah.
"What's up, girl?"
Yeah. Yeah, plus she was out there killing it, dancing on the dance floor, and my dad was up there playing bass with his afro. And she said, "Oh, I like that afro." He was up there.
Let me turn this picture off.
He was up there.
Oh my God.
Well, my friends, the time has come with his Lionel Richie mustache. My dad.
His shirt was like
Yeah,
this.
that's how his shirts was.
No.
They would be unbuttoned with the chest
No.
hairs coming out. He had his Lionel Richie mustache and his afro.
They also did Burn, Baby, Burn, Disco and Burn.
Oh,
Yeah, they
Pop
did that.
said, "Where's my time machine?" Do you need a time machine?
What you
Pop?
trying to say, Pop? You only like that version of my mom? Like,
Oh.
you trying to say she's not still beautiful? You gotta catch her in the 1970s? Is that what you're trying to say? I'm getting a little offended by that comment.
Gina said, "Oh, beautiful."
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a beautiful picture.
Thank you. I was only, I think, 18, 19.
Wow.
Something like that.
18 or 19. Wow. That's crazy.
Uncle Denny said, "LOL." Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh, look what Jeffrey said.
What he said?
Read what he said. Put the camera on you and read what he said.
Read it. You read it.
Put the camera.
You
Put the
read
camera
it.
on yourself and read
Look,
what he.
she want to bring it up, but she want us to read it.
Yeah.
Look what he said, guys. Look what he said.
Read it. Read it.
Guys.
Oh, you read it.
Doesn't anyone want to read what Jeffrey said about me, guys?
Oh, you said.
You're making her blush, Pop. You're making her blush.
She over here blushing. She don't want to show it on camera.
She's still beautiful. You know that.
I wish you could see her. I wish I had control of the cameras over here because I would be putting on her nonstop. I got to make sure I can set that up
He
one
said
day.
his mom used to dance with Jimmy Durante.
I don't know who that is.
Remember Jimmy Durante? He had that.
Yeah.
big nose.
Just told a story about she used to try to be famous, and then she went to
This
ended
guy
up in Chicago.
Yeah, Jimmy Durante. They call him the Big Nose Man.
Big Nose Man.
Yeah.
That's a very clever name. Big Nose Man. Let me see. Where you get that from? Is that what you used to call him?
No, no. Everybody,
Because I'm looking at his Wikipedia right now to see.
Everybody knew that he had a big nose.
It says his
Just wait.
distinctive gravelly speech, Lower East Side accent, comic language, butchery, jazz-influenced songs, and prominent nose helped him.
Prominent nose. Okay, I said big nose.
You said they called him Big Nose Man.
Well,
I'm trying to
prominent-
find that.
Well, they're trying to say it nicely there.
No, this is Wikipedia. They would have.
Right, no,
they're
but I'm saying-
factual.
no.
I'm trying to see.
People knew him by Big Nose.
Commonly known as Big Nose Man. No, I don't see that anywhere.
Jeffrey said the nose knows.
The nose knows. Okay.
He also said the brandy is getting the better of me.
That is funny. Okay, yeah. Anyway.
He really went off to some other way.
Listen, we're just having fun.
This is fun.
We were just
This is
having
fun.
fun. We're talking about stuff. We're having fun. So I want to play this clip real quick about it's a video of Marjorie Taylor Greene, and she's talking about where she feels like the MAGA movement kind of died for her. Talking about her opposition with Trump. You know, she's been one of his most outspoken critics. She left Congress after, back and forth with him. Something about her trying to run for Senate. It got kind of ugly.
Yeah.
Or run for governor or mayor, something she was trying to run for. She was trying to advance her career. It got ugly. But this is her side of why she kind of felt that. I just want to play it and get y'all opinion about it.
That's when MAGA died. This is straight fire. Or should I say, straight disappointment.
When we started talking about releasing the Epstein files, I'm like, this is a no-brainer. President Trump will just roll them out on a big cart himself. Stacks and stacks and stacks of the Epstein files, because obviously Bill Clinton is all in there, and Hillary Clinton. That's what I had been told all along, right? Well, it was the most shocking thing when I sat in a conference meeting and I learned that the president didn't want to release the Epstein files. I was like, what? Yeah, come to find out, he was very much against it. So we kept on trying and kept on talking about it. And then the president told Mike Johnson, no, do not bring that resolution to the floor for a vote. He told the Rules Committee, and Johnson told the Rules Committee, no, you will not mark up any bill in the Rules Committee that will allow the Epstein files to be released. And the resistance built and built and built. He told Pam Bondi, don't release the Epstein files. He told everybody, don't release the Epstein files. So we persisted because that's what we promised. That's what we campaigned on, transparency and accountability, especially to pedophiles. How is that complicated? So it got to be such a gigantic amount of resistance coming from the president and the speaker and everyone, the DOJ. I said, fine, I'll do the unthinkable. I'll go over there and I'll sign my name on a discharge petition that all the Democrats are signing their name on. Talk about crossing the aisle. Me, a general in the MAGA army, crossing over to sign my name with a bunch of Democrats. Yeah, I did. Because women were raped when they were 16 and 14 years old. And he was a convicted pedophile, and we knew there were many with him. So I signed my name on the discharge petition. Oh, did I get my name on the naughty list then? Let me tell you. That became a real issue at the White House. Well, I'll never forget it. I was in my office in the Rayburn building, and I got a phone call from the president. And he was at the White House, and he wanted to talk to me about the discharge petition that I'd signed my name on. And he said, Marjorie, you're gonna have to take your name off that discharge petition. We can't let, this is a hoax. We can't carry this. This is a hoax. It's a Democrat hoax. and we've got to just put this away and stop doing this. And he said, my friends are going to get hurt. He said his friends would get hurt if we release the Epstein files. He said, Marjorie, these are good people. These are people you know at Mar-a-Lago. People in Palm Beach, they're going to get hurt by this. And I said, Mr. President, people have been hurt. These women have been hurt. I said, have you talked to them? I said, you should talk to them. You should have them in the Oval Office, Mr. President. You have everybody in the Oval Office. You have sports teams. You have world leaders. You have Al-Qaeda terrorists that are now leading Syria. You have Mamdani. I mean, you have everybody in the Oval Office. Surely you can have these women who were raped as teenagers. Talk to them. I talk to them all the time. As a matter of fact, many of them voted for you. That's what I told them. They voted for you. Epstein victims voted for Donald Trump. And he wouldn't have anything to do with them. And he told me his friends would get hurt. And I said, I'm not taking my name off the discharge petition. Because this crosses party lines. It crosses, as a matter of fact, it crosses all the lines. When it comes down to victimizing some of the most innocent people in America, these were young girls that were teenagers that desperately wanted to be models one day. They wanted to be seen as beautiful. They wanted to be rich. They wanted to be famous. And of course, every teenager wants things like that. And they were victimized by Ghislaine Maxwell and others. And they were victimized by the richest, most powerful men, not only in our country, but in the world. And they were used by Jeffrey Epstein as sexual tools for his own satisfaction and his friend's satisfaction. To actually be asked by the President of the United States to back off and not help these women, that's when MAGA died. That's when the entire thing shattered for me.
Wow, really?
What do you think? What do you think?
Really?
Do you think she's telling the truth, first of all?
I hope not.
I mean, she might be telling the truth from her perspective.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And
Well,
you don't know why, because it was, we talked about it, it was weird, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where, you run on this Epstein.
Do a 180.
In complete 180, dude. And I was like, what?
And then even the way they fumbled it, the way Pam Bondi did this whole press release with these paid influencers, and then they did this whole, photo op with the fake Epstein files that they were given, and it was just a whole
The whole thing is strange.
Yeah, it was propped up to be, media and to be this huge thing, and then then it's a hoax. And
it was almost made to be like, okay, we gave you what you want, now stop talking about it. And then when people weren't satisfied,
shame us.
Right.
When I remember feeling like that, like, dude,
you're still talking about this?
Yeah. It's like you're trying to like manipulate us.
Yeah.
It did feel weird, and I don't know why, because I know it is politics. I don't know why.
And we've talked about it. It could be the fact that he knew some inside baseball on what the Democrats were planning with you see how they tried to weaponize his name being added multiple times by these really late in the game, like in 2025 accusations, people calling into a hotline and constantly put his name so they could say, just like 34 count felon, they can say he was mentioned 2,500 times in the Epstein files because they had people so maybe he got wind of that and he was trying to back off of it. Who knows? But the thing is, be honest.
Yeah. Transparency. That's what people like.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he got elected. I tell the story like when he won me over is when he said that thing with Hillary.
Yeah.
Because you'll be in jail.
Yeah.
Why don't you release your tax?
And for me, it was when I was watching him on stage with all of those other Republican candidates, and he started outing all of them for taking money, what they used to do, how he used to play.
I know how it goes because I used to be there.
Yeah, right. So for me, it was like, oh crap, this dude is exposing everything.
Yeah.
Like, that's what kind of like showed me, okay, he's playing a different game than them. And to see how that all was handled was very strange.
Yeah.
And it's hard to make sense of all of that. And then watching the fallout, she was one of his biggest advocates. Mm-hmm. So even the
extra sometimes,
very extra, like over the top to the point where she was cartoonishly bad sometimes, where it's like, really, you're going a little hard.
Yeah.
And to see that flip, and then her to totally resign, and then him to attack her like he's doing with Alex Jones and with everybody now, which is
I can't stand when he does that.
It's
I can't stand it.
It's weird, and it's like I don't know what to make of this. Like, if she's telling the truth, did he really say like, "Nah, don't touch it"? And why did he do that?
I mean, I feel how she feels. Like, not talking about these little girls got raped.
Mm.
Like who's like if he really said that, my friends will get hurt.
Yeah.
There was already people that have been hurt.
Yeah.
The worst.
Right.
Of the worst hurt these little girls.
Yeah. And it could go even deeper than that from some of the accusations, some of the things that we've heard, some of the things that were in like the Hillary's emails and stuff. It's like, this could be way darker. And if we just gonna say we're not gonna investigate it, we've seen enough, like it's a hoax, like that's when people are, no, this don't make sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Even if it makes the U.S. government look bad, that's what people want. If we got to change things, this, I don't know if he's scared that it would like completely change how people look at the U.S. I just don't know. It was weird to me when that whole thing happened.
I agree.
And it really made MAGA look, stupid. Because I hear it, I work with some people that, say that how can you this? I'm like, I don't know. I don't have the answers to everything, and sometimes they make me feel like I have to defend, And
that's something that we talk about on here all the time, and that's why like we'll joke around and like you'll get a Trump mug because it's like it's that's the sport of it. Like our guy won, what I mean? But to be really saying like, oh, we're part of the MAGA coalition, that's not really the case.
Yeah.
But we are in a position where we constantly have to defend certain things because the media lies so much. So that's why we're always constantly trying to expose what they're lying about. This isn't true, that isn't true. But when something happens that doesn't make sense, that we don't agree with, that is obviously not, but it's funny how the media is not really attacking that as much. Because they're kind of on board with him. Like, let's not talk about Epstein, which is strange. Because usually they're going to come at him nonstop for everything. So
because this both sides are implicated.
Yeah. They're not going to push it.
Republicans and Democrats, it's all going to go down.
Yeah, it's a crazy. I think like the whole MAGA cult thing needs to get humbled and die a little bit. So
I think so because they start looking. We talk about people idolizing things.
Yeah,
Trump is idolized.
He sure is.
They look at him like he's the savior. He's the shining knight.
He can do no wrong.
Yeah.
It's then, and that's always been dangerous. That's what happened when he lost in 2020. That's how you get people to go to the White House and fall for that stupid trap on January 6th that they still use to this day.
It looks like a trap. It looked like a trap.
Yeah.
It smelled like a trap.
Obvious.
It was so obvious. But when people are emotional and it's a crowd, it's a mob, it's easy to, make the mob do what you wanted to do.
And then that sets up for them to even, now that he's had all of these assassination attempts on him, even this last one, I heard so many talking points about like, this is a guy who told people to go in and try to kill Mike Pence. Like, it gives them that narrative because people acted stupid. You know what I mean? And so now the fact that all the people that are really Trump deranged that are trying to openly kill this guy, it gives them an excuse for, but he's terrible because he's incited violence. He's done this. He's done. It's just a whole frustrating thing, man. All right. So speaking of, the weird stuff happening, did you guys hear about the all the ticks that have been showing up everywhere?
Ticks? No. I gotta check my dogs.
There's been millions of ticks. Farmers continue to report finding boxes full of ticks on their farmland, clearly left there on purpose. Now the U.S. has already seen a sharp increase in the number of ticks-related diseases. Now you remember, look at this story here. You guys remember this? I think this was from a while back. Bill Gates funded research into genetically engineered cattle ticks. Now 450,000 Americans have red meat allergies from alpha-gal syndrome caused by tick bites. You remember when a guy at the WEF, was it World Econ? Yeah, at the WEF, he was talking about how if you make people allergic to meat.
Yes, I do. I do remember that.
And now they have these genetically modified ticks and engineered ticks that will make you allergic to meat if you're bit by them.
Are you kidding me, bro?
And check out this video.
I'm out here mushroom hunting, and I found, there it is right there, the tick box. I'm not going to touch it because there's ticks all over that thing. I know there is. Look at them crawling out of it. Millions of them. You can see the tick. I'm out here
and
mushroom hunting, and I found
these boxes have been showing up all over the place. People are showing videos of it in different places. And I've been seeing like videos, if you look it up, if you go on X, you look it up, there's videos of like cattle covered in ticks, dogs, and it's out in these farmlands. And then they were talking about introducing some kind of like pill that you can take that will allow you to eat meat again if you're allergic to the
Bro, I can't believe this.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, this is something that I just was seeing. Let me see if I can find the article about the
horrible
about the pill.
Uncle Denny said that could be bad when the truth comes out, but it is no comparison to the left is involved in what the left is involved in. Just look at the border rapes and the human trafficking. Way worse.
Absolutely. That's why it's like, that's why you still can't support, we can't support the left because what they're about is just complete and utter demonic insanity. With the transgender stuff and the abortions and, you know, the laws they're passing in California for minors. And then you talk about
the whole thing is just evil.
Yeah, and then all of the trafficking, all of that stuff, the stuff at the border that's going on. Like, it's how can you support that as a moral human being? But the right, there's a lot of people, and I think Republicans do a great job of pretending they care about these things, but behind closed doors, they're not doing anything to change it. Like we showed the video last week where the one woman was talking about how she tried to pass a resolution to get Ilhan Omar's documentation, and everybody blocked it because they don't really want to get to the bottom of these things. They want to just keep campaigning on them, just like the border. For until Trump came along. They had been talking about fixing the border forever, but it's just something that they can always campaign on, so they're never going to do anything about it. That's why when Trump first started talking about building the wall, you had all these never-Trumpers come out going crazy, the Lincoln Project and all these people, because they're like, we don't really want to fix this.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, the problem goes away. Can't campaign on it.
Yeah.
Can't make money off of it.
Right.
You know?
But let's play this clip. This is what I was talking about, where he was talking about the meat allergy.
I'll give two examples. So one is that people eat too much meat, right? And if they were to cut down on their consumption of meat, then it would actually really help the planet. But people are not willing to give up meat. Yeah, some people will be willing to, but other people, they may be willing to, but they have a weakness of will. They say, wow, this steak is just too juicy. I can't do it. I'm one of those, by the way. So, but so here's the thought, right? So it turns out that we know a lot about, we have these intolerance to, for example, I have milk intolerance. And some people are intolerant to crayfish. So possibly we can use human engineering to make it the case that we're intolerant to certain kinds of meat, to certain kinds of bovine proteins. And there's actually analogs of this in life. There's this thing called the Lone Star tick, where if it bites you, you will become allergic to meat. I can sort of describe the mechanism. So that's something that we can do through human engineering. We can kind of possibly address really big world problems through human engineering.
And this was, let me see if they show
World problems.
Yeah. WEF, World Economic Forum, Matthew Lau, we can introduce meat allergy, blah, blah, blah. And this was from like last year or a couple of years ago. And now all of a sudden people are finding these ticks everywhere.
Boxes of millions and millions of ticks.
Yeah.
I got to tell my son to be careful. He likes to play outside, and I got to check my dogs.
Yeah. And again, like a lot of these are showing up in rural areas and farmlands. But look at this.
Dang.
Look at all these ticks.
Oh, gosh.
This is a deer.
Ugh.
That is crazy.
Why? They want us to eat bugs and stuff? Is that why?
You will eat the bugs. You will own nothing. You will be happy. They know, like he said, they're doing it in the name of this. The guy, he was talking about climate change and how like eating meat is causing the problems that we have. And if we can force, remember they were telling people, if we can force people to eat sustainable products like vegetables, that's why they were trying to push Beyond Meat and Impossible Meat and all that
So
stuff.
all those people in the World Economic Forum, the World Health Organizations and all that, they have their own foods. They're not going to eat that.
Yeah.
They have everything for themselves already in these bunkers and these places that they're hiding that we don't even know about.
Not only that, they will get rich off of creating the lab grown meats and the fake meats and the, like I said, the pill that will allow you to eat meat. They will get rich off of that. Let me see if I can find any more of these videos of that.
Simone, horrible.
Yeah.
Ticks.
What's that movie? You just reminded me of that. Snowpiercer.
That's what I was thinking of. How they were eating the bugs and didn't know it.
Yeah.
That was a crazy scene. There's this part of the movie where like it's a movie that has like a social commentary to it, and they're all on this train. It's a post-apocalyptic world. They're all on this train, and every train car closer to the engine is a move up in class. So the people in the back of the train are like the poorest. They're the ones that are like they have nothing. They're poor, and they have to eat these bricks of like it just look like red Jello, like dark red Jello that they eat, and that's all they have for food. And as the movie progresses, one of the guys, Chris Evans, he starts like he has this plan to go and he's gonna get to the engine room to take over the train and make everyone free. But as he's going, he goes through all these different cars and starts realizing that it's all a game, a setup basically. And then he realizes that what they've been eating is they just have all these roaches that they've been shooting into this machine, and it just grinds them up and spits out this protein block that they give them, and that's what they've been eating. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
God.
Look at this.
Bro, have you ever seen...
Have a good night,
Bro,
Gina. She said thanks for the laughs. To watch again. She loves to watch us, and she said night night.
Good night, Gina.
Good night.
Love you too.
Look at this.
Bro, have you ever seen...
What the heck is that?
Ticks.
Bro,
Look
have
how
you
many.
ever seen...
That don't seem normal, bro.
That's not normal. Man, I would take a
Bro, have you
lighter
ever
and just...
And some gasoline. Look what the first comment says. That would be you, Mo, right there.
Do you think those drones are throwing them down? All those.
It could be.
Seen,
they could be dropping them.
Yeah, because remember we were seeing so many drones.
Oh, this little guy.
Yeah.
My top plot. And I saw this little guy. I don't know if he's alive or... He's got ticks all over his head and eyes. I mean, look at that. On his ears. Oh my gosh.
That is crazy.
Millions of bioengineered ticks dropped into farms and wooded areas in metal boxes.
I don't know what to do.
1,000 Americans with alpha-gal syndrome from these bioengineered ticks from this fucking psychopath right here. And they can no longer eat red meat for their entire lives. And this is not normal, guys. It's not normal for these massive moose to be covered in tens of thousands of ticks, literally killing them in Canada, or snakes covered in hundreds.
You know what's also not normal? You making a video with your shirt off for TikTok. Like, what is up with that, dude? Looks like you just got out of bed and just said, I'm going to make a TikTok about ticks.
I didn't even notice.
Ticks in Australia being killed once again. All this is happening right before they're coming out with a new Lyme disease vaccine. It's just the 101 of their playbook, guys. Engineer the problem and then the...
Yeah. Wild stuff, bro. I've been seeing that a lot.
That's
I thought y'all would have heard of that.
I didn't see it.
All right, one more thing we'll talk about before we wrap up. Since Jake can't get on and we can't get to his content. Have you guys been following this California mayor race?
haven't been following, but I've been seeing clips.
The craziest thing ever. The dude from the Hills, Spencer Pratt. You remember back in the day, back in when MTV had all the reality shows.
Yeah.
The dude, the villain from that show, The Hills,
is making sense.
He's actually winning these debates because he's one of the people that he lost his house in those fires. Remember the fires where the mayor was in Ghana and didn't tell anybody, and now we're finding out that when they did the investigation, she actually was covering up the fact that she was in Ghana, and her office was trying to make it seem like she was still in California. So when the officials reached out to her to like get help and clear certain things, they were pretending like she was still there. Until they couldn't hide it anymore. Then she had to, and then when she showed up, she didn't want to answer any questions. It was really weird. Why was she in Ghana? Why did she have to go? What was she there for?
Yeah.
No one knows. She tried to say she was on official business. Was she on vacation? Or doing something else, who knows? But yeah, so I want to show, because during the debates they were talking about how they've done so much to fix the homeless problem. Check out this video right here.
The craziest thing you'll never get used to in downtown LA. Look, he's smoking fentanyl. Here's a fentanyl tent. This is the police station.
Right outside the police station.
Outside the police.
That's the whole police station.
They have freaking tents.
The craziest thing
where they're doing fentanyl.
That's
right outside the police station.
Crazy.
I told you how they asked them during the debate. One of the questions, Mom, was, do you think, do you support the bill that they're trying to get passed where homeless cannot set up any encampments within 100 or 500 feet from a school or a daycare? They asked the candidates that, all the Democrats. Of course, Spencer Pratt immediately, yes, I support that 100%. All the Democrats could not say yes because they were like, it's a yes or no. You have to answer yes or no. They could not do it. They were dancing. They were saying, I don't know if it depends, and it didn't matter. Like, it doesn't protect our children really. The real problem is, they would not say yes.
Yeah.
Gosh.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
It doesn't. That's demonic. Seriously. That they don't want to do anything. They're just demonic.
And that's why Spencer is winning, because he came back and he was like, this is crazy that they can't say yes. Like, these people have knives. They're on drugs. They're doing fentanyl. Like, you wouldn't want them around your kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
And
by a police station, they don't even care.
Their mental illness.
No, but I'm saying the police, they're by a police station. They can't they can't do anything.
Yeah. The laws won't.
The laws don't allow it.
Isn't that crazy?
Every time we go to California, like we go to Oakland,
Yeah.
We didn't do it this year, but we go to Oakland and we go to Starbucks quite often.
Mm-hmm.
And the last time we were there was cops there. And I remember homeless dudes sitting right by the door, just chipping it up with the officers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, usually, anywhere, like, you gotta get out of here.
You got to get out of here. You can't be here. Yeah.
They can't do anything.
It should be, and I know like libertarians and certain people will be against this, but I think it should be illegal to just be on the street in front of people's businesses and living there, and in people's private property.
Yep. Yeah, they can just set up anywhere.
Yeah,
and,
it should be illegal.
They're mental. There's I saw videos of one coming out of a pizza shop and, took poop and just throwing it at the customers.
That's crazy.
That's the type of stuff that happens because...
And would you want that to happen to your children?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's check out this video of Spencer breaking down how the media was covering it after he slaughtered them in a debate.
Karen Basura wants to renovate the Griffith Park pool.
He called her Karen Basura.
Basura.
Yeah.
Karen Basura wants to renovate the Griffith Park pool, and in typical Karen fashion, it's going to take 3 years. It costs $40 million. What are they tiling it with? Diamonds? $40 million in 3 years to build a pool? You remember the big reservoir in the Palisades that they drained and left us without water right before the Palisades Fire? That was empty during the fire because they let the needed repairs drag on for a year. That was a $130,000 repair of a plastic tarp. It should have taken a week, but instead it took a year. Ended up costing double the cost, and now they have to replace it entirely just a year later. And they've drained the reservoir again. But they've got $40 million for a pool. Hey, if you're one of the contractors or you're one of my neighbors rebuilding, please tell me how much a 50-meter lap pool should actually cost. Put it in the comments. You know how much it costs to build the LA Coliseum? $950,000. That's just $18 million with today's inflation, and they built it in 16 months. We've hosted the Olympics there 3 times. $18 million and 16 months to build the Coliseum, but now it takes us $40 million and 3 years to build a damn pool? Is anyone else sick of this? Can we not do things anymore? They built the Coliseum in 16 months 100 years ago. What happened to us? Everything is late and over budget. God only knows how long it's going to take to rebuild 6,000 homes in the Palisades. We need a clean house in LA. Nobody in the private sector would waste 3 years and $40 million for a damn pool. We have so much corrupt bureaucracy in this city. Every project is just a scam to make Karen Basura's friends rich off your tax dollars while the quality of your life in LA gets worse and worse. If you're as sick of this waste and grift as I am, go to mayorpratt.com. Donate a few bucks to support my campaign for mayor. Unlike the grifters like Karen Basura and Nithya Raman, I will respect your hard-earned money. I won't waste your tax dollars.
That's
and
real,
I will
bro.
Get things done.
That's real. That's like a dude just like, you know,
telling the truth,
talking on the phone.
Yeah, I played the wrong clip. That was him doing his pitch, but he told it makes sense.
That felt real and felt genuine, right?
And it made perfect. You talking about how much money they've been waiting? Like, how many projects have they stalled out or never come to fruition, even though they put millions and millions of dollars behind it? The train, the charging stations, you know, the homeless situation.
Yep.
How much money have they dumped into that, and nothing has been done? And these are the things that he's saying in the debates that are people are watching this like, yo, this dude is making perfect sense, as opposed to all the dancing that the one girl is a straight up communist, and Karen Bass is just like trying to defend her record and dancing around all the time. Basura, Karen Basura. Why you say it like that? Let me see if I have the clip of him talking about what they did in
Yeah, and they like I heard like, you know, they're just blaming Trump. Everything is Trump's. Everything is Trump's fault.
Of course. Here it is. This is the clip right here.
After CBS embarrassed Karen Bass by fact-checking her debate lies about the Palisades Fire, they clearly got the call. CBS filmed with me on my burnt-out lot for over an hour talking about crime, housing, affordability, things that voters care about. And they turned it over to Karen Bass's PR team to edit it into a comical 5-minute hit piece with clips from the hills. They can't beat my ideas. They can't beat me in the debates, so they got to try to turn my campaign into a sideshow. People are done with these skeezy political tricks, and I'm done with CBS. They should release the full, unedited interview. The voters deserve to hear from their next mayor.
New this morning, Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass is dropping out of next week's televised Los Angeles Mayoral Forum. The event is organized by the League of Women Voters and the Pat Brown Institute for Public Affairs. Organizers have not revealed why Mayor Bass decided to drop out of the event. The forum will now only include the participation of Councilmember Nithya Raman, businessman Adam Miller, and community activist Ray Wong.
Yeah, man, she's dropping out of the race. They tried to. CBS actually came out and fact check what she was, all the lies that she told during the debate. That's what he was talking about. But then they came and did a piece with him and got all of his ideas, and then gave that footage over to her campaign to then cut up and put into like this cheesy political hit piece against him. This is what they do.
It's a game.
Let's check out this next clip right here.
First night, 24 hours after that first mayoral debate, and the mayor and now they're going back and forth debating who actually won that face-to-face showdown. You have one of the challengers on the socials posting that he's the clear-cut winner, and now you have Mayor Karen Bass a little while ago out saying that she may as well declare victory too. Watch.
I had absolutely no idea what to expect from him, and what I am happy is that it was a civil debate, and I'm sure each one of us would declare victory, so I will declare victory too.
That's Mayor Karen Bass in the wake of the first mayoral debate after her challenger Spencer Pratt claims he won. Pratt posting this on the socials, showing a post-debate poll with him as the clear-cut winner.
Never met the guy before, and considering what he's doing toward me on social media, that is nonsense. And so I think that this is a tough game, but you got to be willing and ready to withstand it.
Withstand it, the mayor says, after Pratt calls her an incredible liar during that debate. Now, 24 hours later, the mayor here at a premiere of the film, ICE, No One is Safe at Work.
With his heart condition and stents, they could have very easily caused his death.
It's a look at all the emotions of the ongoing ICE raids, especially those that have been targeting car washes through L.A. But the emotions and the accusations from that contentious debate play on, such as Pratt and Bass somehow teaming up with each other against the third contender, the third candidate, the council member Nithya Raman. Listen to the mayor.
Fantasizing that I'm teaming up with Spencer, Nithya knows better. She knows that.
Yeah, Nithya Raman tried to say in the debate, like, oh, they're both attacking me because they know that I'm the biggest threat to both of them. So, and Spencer Pratt came back and he was like, trust me, me and Karen Bass would never work together on anything. And he said, and if there was anyone that was going to be easier, at least Karen Bass is a mayor and she has the backing of the unions and everything. He said, this lady is a failed city council member whose ideas have done nothing. It would be way easier for me to run against you. Like, he just called.
She's a socialist.
Yeah, she's a socialist, 100% communist, bro. Like,
wow,
that's not true.
She's Indian.
And now live back and forth it goes. The mayor even taking a swipe at Spencer Pratt for that posting that he's the winner, saying, did he make that post wearing his Superman belt, his Batman cape? Certainly a reference to all those social media spots that Pratt has been running, criticizing the mayor. For an hour live here at Water Village. Back to the west side we go.
Yeah. And then he's got one more clip in here I want to play where he shows them breaking down the lies that Karen Bass told in the debate. See if I can find that spot.
Incredible liar. No name calling,
She just
please.
lied, though. But a few exchanges caught my attention because they touched directly on a year of reporting I've been working on the LA fires, being published by Simon & Schuster.
This was the CBS fact check that he was talking about.
For next week. So let's fact check some of what was said, beginning with the wind.
The winds in the Pacific Palisades never reached higher than 40 miles per hour. For those first 6 hours, they didn't go above 27 miles per hour.
Now, remember, back when they were telling the story, they said it was because of unbelievably high winds. Mm-hmm. That's why these fires got out of control. Mm-hmm. And so he called them out. Like, he looked at all the reporting, the weather reporting. He said the winds never reached over 40 miles an hour.
Mm. He talked about the winds. That is just completely inaccurate. If that were accurate, then the planes would have been able to fly.
Weather modeling reviewed for my reporting shows winds in the Palisades during those first several hours of the fire were in fact under 40 miles per hour. Planes could and did fly. The stronger winds intensified later in the evening, and that distinction matters because the earliest hours of a wildfire are often the most critical for containment. Yeah. Second, Mayor Bass's trip to Ghana. She addressed this directly.
It was one of the worst moments of my life to not be here when my city needed me. And it didn't matter where I was or why I was away.
But according to multiple sources with direct knowledge of the emergency response, it did matter where the mayor was. My reporting found Mayor Bass knew about the dangerous weather before leaving for Ghana. Communications to emergency managers described her as only being, quote, out of state. And while she was overseas, her office continued posting on social media images and videos that appeared to place her in Los Angeles. Wow. Sources told me the lack of clarity created confusion during the opening hours of the fire. Fire Chief Kristen Crowley did not initially know the mayor was even in Ghana, and according to sources and records reviewed for the book, after Bass was briefed by the chief on the growing fire, she still attended a cocktail reception in Ghana and did not respond for more than an hour to messages from Los Angeles officials offering and asking for help during that critical stretch of the fire's expansion.
So people's houses are burning down.
Wow.
She's getting notifications, notices.
And you're at a party.
And went to a cocktail and stayed there for a whole hour.
Wow.
After knowing that this was going on.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yo, it's insane.
That is crazy.
And now, like, CBS is revealing this. So now, of course, CBS is racist and Barry Weiss is in charge of them now. So they're saying that she's the reason.
This isn't about politics.
It's always
it's
racist.
Reporting.
Yep.
And as the fire becomes a part of the mayoral race, voters are likely to learn a lot more about those first critical hours.
Yeah. So they looked into the stuff she was saying, and it may be because they want to prop up. They think the socialists they want the socialists to win. That could be why a lot of these people in LA are calling out the mayor, because they think that the socialist is going to come in and give them better ideas. Hopefully, people aren't that dumb. Hopefully, they're looking at
another city with a socialist,
bro. Like, this is what they've been doing. You know, like, what's her name? Beetlejuice did so bad in Chicago, and then they brought in Brandon Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Like,
she got some buggy eyes.
She did so terrible, and then they brought in Brandon Johnson. So it's like, it's these liberal cities. You don't know who they're gonna vote in next.
Yeah.
Let's check out a clip of them talking about it on NBC.
Robin acts like she doesn't have any authority with this homelessness. She was the third most powerful person.
Oh, this is him coming at what's her name? The Indian chick, Raman, talking about how, like, because she was trying to make it seem like she helped clean up her program helped clean up more homeless than Karen Bass has, because they were asked about homeless directly.
Robin acts like she doesn't have any authority with this homelessness. She was the third most powerful person in city council. She runs the homeless housing thing. She acts like this is just Mayor Bass. First off, inside safe, I like to say inside safe makes all of us outside unsafe. The reality is, no matter how many beds you give these people, they are on super meth. They are on fentanyl. The DEA statistic says 93% of this is a drug addiction problem. Nithya, Councilwoman Robin's plan for treatment first, I will go below the Harbor Freeway tomorrow with her, and we can find some of these people she's going to offer treatment for. She's going to get stabbed in the neck. These people do not want a bed. They want fentanyl or super meth. These ideas cost us over $400 million to house for 70, what did you say? 3,000 people for $400 million? This is an absolute failure.
That's crazy. So it's a program that she was trying to brag about. It's called Inside Safe. It's like this program that makes sure homeless people gets a bed in somewhere inside, so they're safe. Like, but he's saying, like, $400 million and you've only housed 3,000 people.
That's ridiculous.
And then he's talking about, come down with me, I'll take you to the underpass, and you're gonna get stabbed in the neck. Like, this is like,
I like that.
Yeah,
that's real.
This is why people like this are winning, because it makes more sense than all of the political BS that we're getting from.
For both of them, they're a team.
So, Councilmember Raman, you have 30 seconds to respond.
I want to just say to everybody who's watching today, you're going to watch today as Mayor Bass and Spencer Pratt attack me, because they want to run against each other in the general election. Each of them thinks that running against each other is what's going to help them win. And they don't want to run against me, because my ideas, which are based on real results in my district, which are based on real data, a real analysis of the system, and a focus on accountability and using every dollar as effectively as possible, which we have done in my district. I want to take this citywide. This is why this is happening today.
Councilmember Raman, we're out of time. I'm going to give each of you 30 seconds to respond to this.
I would
Mr.
love
Pratt,
to
I'm going to
start.
start with you, and then I'm going to go to Mayor Bass.
First off, Mayor Bass and I are definitely not working together. I blame this person for burning my house and my parents' house and my town.
People literally laugh.
I am not working with Mayor Bass. Second off, if I wanted to run against anybody, it would be the council member who is terrible. Mayor Bass has at least been a mayor for almost 4 years and has, as she talked about earlier, the unions, all the unions endorse Mayor Bass. You think it's easier to run against the incumbent mayor with all the unions, or a random city council member who's been a failure for 6 years? I would much rather run against Councilwoman Raman. Thank you very much.
Yo,
that's hilarious, yo.
He cooked them, bro. He totally cooked them, bro. It was sad. Like, this is why people said he won, because he was just destroying them. All right, one more video about the mayoral race. What, Mom?
I don't want to say it on air.
Campaign. There's the list of candidates in the mayor's race. Pratt is getting all the buzz, and there was a Democratic ad campaign against him that could be the biggest chance for an ad like that to backfire. Listen to what the Democrats put out.
Pratt opposes using taxpayer money to build brand new houses for our unhoused neighbors, saying it's time for the homeless to get help or get out. Pratt thinks LA needs thousands more police officers rather than more social workers.
A lot of people are saying, yeah, and?
Like, this is supposed to be a hit ad against him. It's like, wow, I want to vote for that guy. We don't want to use taxpayer money to build housing for homeless people, and we need more police to instead of social workers.
Bro, something happened. I saw. I don't know how real it was, but it was posed. I forgot what it was, but the situation was something happened, and a guy had a knife, and they sent a social worker.
Yes,
and
she got stabbed.
Ended up getting stabbed.
Yeah, I did see that story. You're right. I remember that. I did see that.
It's like
it's retarded, man. Like
retarded.
Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah.
I'll pull it up real quick, and then I'm gonna wrap up after this. So. 45-year-old Nancy Grewal, social media influencer and personal support worker, was fatally stabbed after leaving client's house in Ontario. Nancy was known for criticizing Punjab politics and extremist ideology. And is that the story?
I don't know.
I don't know if that's the story. This is it here. After George Floyd, they promised social workers will replace cops. One just got attacked with a sword in Boston. Damn.
It was a sword.
Police respond to Hemingway Street near Northeastern University after a man attacked a mental health clinician and officer with a sword. George Floyd mural. In the summer of 2020, we know, I hate when they give the whole freaking soliloquy. A suspect who has not been publicly identified had called 911 that morning claiming 4 armed people were coming to kill him, a threat that didn't exist. Officers arrived at 2012 Hemingway Street and found nobody in the hallway, just a locked door and the man behind it. They called in a worker from Boston's BEST program, a co-responder model where master-level mental health professionals ride alongside officers to de-escalate crisis calls. This isn't some half-baked experiment. The program was been running since 2011, 9 years before George Floyd, and handled 4,230 encounters in 2023 alone, with 12 clinicians working the streets 7 days a week. The clinician talked to the man through the door the better part of an hour. Then he opened it and attacked, striking both the clinician and an officer with what Police Commissioner Michael Cox described as some sort of sword. Officers fired a taser and a weapon. The man was rushed to the hospital, pronounced dead. Several other officers and 2 EMS workers were also hospitalized with non-life-threatening injuries. That is crazy.
Bro.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. I don't think I told you guys the story about I not last year, but the year before, I took Jess to for her birthday in October to go see The Lion King, and we actually walked back because it was only a few blocks. We stayed just outside of Times Square, the theater district, because it was cheaper. And when we were walking, there was you see homeless people, but there was this one in particular, this dude, mentally deranged. Mm-hmm. His shirt was off, and he was just I was ready if something happened. He was grip my wife or anything like that, but he was going up to people and just screaming in their face. He had something in his hand and it was banging it on, objects and stuff like that.
Wow.
That's the type of stuff, these liberal cities.
Yeah.
You don't get rid of something, he clearly needs help.
Yes.
He needs to be off the streets.
He should not be on the streets.
Yeah.
Because he's going to end up hurting somebody or himself. And then what are you going to do?
Yeah,
and I see videos like that all the time, especially in New York, on the subways and the streets where people are just acting crazy.
Yeah.
The
dude that stabbed that Ukrainian girl on that train in Charlotte, that got off.
Yeah,
Good.
You all right, Mom? Yeah. Okay.
She's a lady. She don't want to say what she had to do.
Here, some more.
It's all right. We're done anyway. Let's wrap it up there. Sorry we couldn't get Jake on tonight, guys.
Sorry, Jake.
Sorry, man. I got
Jake,
your stuff.
Sorry, Jake. Love you, Jake.
We could talk about. I don't know. He probably not even watching. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in and being with us this time. We appreciate all the comments, man. You guys are the best when you join in and you write us and you say little stuff to make it more fun, and it helps the conversation. It some of that stuff moved us in certain directions. I like it. So keep on doing that stuff. And also, don't forget, if you want to support what we do and you want to help us keep this thing going, we do need Patreon support, and it is available. The link is in the description, patreon.com/YoungLionTV. You can sign up and become a member over there. Or if you want to skip the Patreon monthly subscription thing and you just want to donate to the cause, we do have a Cash App. Link is in the description as well. People do support us that way as well. And if you want to get the merch, it's available on the website. And other than that, yeah, great conversation. We appreciate everybody. God bless y'all. We'll see you guys next week. We love you. Peace.
Young lion, go live, yeah. Young lion, you rich, yeah. This kingdom has room, yeah. Go and fight people now.